You won't believe the changes coming to Midland, and whether you've lived here a long time or if you're thinking about moving here or you just want to keep up with the latest, these city council decisions will affect all of us, and some of them are already in motion. Today, I'm going to share with you some of the big decisions that our city council and local leaders are pursuing, which will impact all of us residents. Hi, I'm Jamie Broderick, a local realtor right here in Midland, Michigan. I help people find homes that fit their needs and make the process as smooth as possible. Part of that involves staying on top of what's happening in our city, because things like zoning changes, flood control projects, internet connectivity, and park upgrades don't just affect homeowners, they affect the taxes that we pay, and they shape our entire community. One of the biggest recent moves by City Council involves zoning, specifically making it easier to build more housing. I've been told that as new businesses explored planting roots in the area recently, they had to carefully consider whether or not Midland could accommodate their growth due to limited housing. Midland has been facing a housing shortage with demand rising and prices escalating. Many first-time homebuyers are being priced out of the market, so these changes could not come at a better time. So here's what's happening. I've served on the Midland Planning Commission for years, and part of my desire to give back as a planning commissioner was to be an instrumental voice in shaping our city's future master plan. We completed the newest master plan in 2024 and had more community input than I ever imagined. It was wonderful. Some insights were surprising, while others aligned perfectly with what I personally felt should be addressed. And as a local realtor serving this community since 2011, I was happy to see a simplified zoning map emerge, encouraging additional housing developments. With this new master plan, the city is revamping zoning ordinances to encourage mixed-use developments. And if you're not sure what that means, think small communities within a bigger community, blended living, working, and entertainment spaces. And we're going to see this typically in larger cities, and I'm excited that it's coming to Midland. This is huge, especially if you're looking for increased walkability or newer housing options. A recent study showed Midland needs over 2,500 new housing units by 2030 to keep up with demand and support new business development. That means if you're thinking about buying, now is a great time to get ahead of the curve before prices continue to rise. If you're already here and interested in investing in Midland, now is the time to do it. As experts suggest that we won't see a market crash before 2030. It's hard to predict beyond that. My husband and I bought a short-term rental in 2024 and it's been doing great. We anticipate having the flexibility to convert it to a long-term rental or sell or reinvest if we need to. However, short-term rental rules are changing rapidly, so be sure to consult a local expert before making your move if that's what you want to do. Midland made national news in May of 2020 when multiple dam failures occurred following heavy rains. Because of this, the flood prevention projects are a major topic of conversation. It has been one of the most challenging times for our community, and we're still working to ensure that it never happens again. Right now, we aren't exactly certain what will happen or when regarding our local all sports lakes, which are currently lake beds with rivers running through them. And although the lakes were north of town, there was significant associated flooding within the city limits. Some flooding was rainwater, while others involved sewage due to drainage failures. The dam failures in 2020 were not the first time that Midland experienced flooding. We've had several devastating floods since 1986, and certain neighborhoods tend to get harder due to elevation and drainage systems. The good news is that the city recently approved $40 million in flood reduction projects to be completed by 2028. Key projects include strengthening riverbanks, improving drainage systems, upgrading infrastructure to handle heavy rains, and collaborating with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers on long-term solutions. For local homeowners, this is a big deal. It not only helps protect property values, but should also lead to lower flood insurance costs over time. I've had clients hesitate to buy in certain neighborhoods due to past flooding, but these projects help address those concerns. Central Michigan University College of Medicine is planning to relocate to consolidate medical training in one location, making it easier for students to get hands-on experience. This is significant. Central Michigan University is in Mount Pleasant and is relocating its College of Medicine to Saginaw, Michigan, because Mount Pleasant doesn't have enough hospital beds for students. The relocation is expected to cost $200 million. And this next one is a bit controversial. Our small Midland airport, which primarily supports hobby pilots, needs to remove several trees at Midland City Forest to ensure flight safety. The city is planning to clear some obstructed trees near the airport during 2025 and 2026. While these measures are considered necessary for aviation safety, ensuring that all clear lines of sight and preventing potential accidents, the project has sparked some considerable debate among its residents. Many of our community cherish Midland City Forest as a beloved local landmark because it's known for its beautiful trails, lush greenery, and abundant wildlife. The concern from residents is understandable because trees aren't just aesthetically pleasing, they're also vital for environmental health, recreation, and preserving our city's natural charm. Balancing these environmental values with the important task of keeping our pilots and residents safe has created a passionate conversation among community members and local leaders. And as this project moves forward, the city is exploring ways to minimize the impact, including selective tree removal and replanting efforts elsewhere in the forest, and hoping to maintain its natural beauty as much as possible. Another one is that high-speed fiber internet is coming to Midland. Thanks to two fantastic companies, OmniFiber and Ripple Fiber, this is a major upgrade that will benefit homeowners, businesses, and our community overall by providing faster, more reliable internet connections. Construction is set to kick off at the end of March of 2025 and should wrap up by December of 2026. So if you notice utility markings by Mistig in your neighborhood, or if you see crews at work in outlawns and along the streets, don't worry, it's all part of bringing us a better internet service. OmniFiber will start their initial construction along Wheeler Street and move through neighborhoods including Sweet Avenue, Blakely Street, and Vine Street. Ripple Fiber will kick things off at East Haley Street and continue toward South Saginaw Road. Now, of course, with construction comes some temporary inconveniences. You might experience minor lane closures or see work being done around sidewalks and yards, but rest assured, any disturbed areas will be fully restored once the underground fiber installation is complete. And for a detailed map and regular updates about this project, you can visit the city's official construction updates page. And if you have specific questions or concerns about the project overall, call OmniFiber directly. I'm thrilled about what this upgrade means for Midland because having another high-speed internet option will hopefully keep the internet prices in check. Faster internet speeds can also boost property values, especially for those who work from home. And exciting new developments are underway at the Greater Midland Community Center. The upgrades are aimed at enhancing accessibility and fostering inclusion for all community members. The renovations are designed to ensure that individuals of all capabilities can fully participate in the center's diverse programs and services, which reflects the organization's strong commitment to creating an inclusive environment. But these upgrades are more than just physical improvements. They represent a significant step towards building a more inclusive and welcoming community. By ensuring that all residents can access and enjoy the center's offerings, it's going to enhance individual well-being and it's also going to strengthen the social fabric of the community. And these renovations are going to progress, and they promise to make a lasting impact on the lives of so many in our community. Last but not least, there's a significant bond proposal going to a community vote, which would add a considerable amount of local property taxes. Midland Public Schools has placed a $285 million facilities improvement bond proposal on the May 6, 2025 ballot that would address current facility needs and prepare for future growth. If it's approved by the voters, the bond would result in a $3.25 million increase over the current levy for the next 25 years. Midland residents are currently paying for another ongoing bond, and multiple options were thoroughly discussed by the school board before choosing this particular proposal. So whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, or someone considering moving to the area, these decisions are shaping our city pretty significantly. New housing opportunities, substantial investments in education, and flood mitigation efforts, that are designed to protect neighborhoods and property values. These developments are coming quickly and will affect all of us. And if you're interested in exploring Midland further with a local expert, maybe even finding your perfect home in this wonderful community, I'd love to help. My number is right here on the screen. Feel free to call, text, or email. I'm always happy to chat. If you like this type of content and want to stay informed about what's happening in Midland, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next update.